All right, so you want to ditch the awkward tourist thing and actually, like, connect with people when you travel.
Totally.
We're diving into this Walter's World video.
Yeah.
Mark Walters, he gives us the essential travel phrases you need.
Nice.
But we're not just going to, like, give you the list. We're going to go deeper.
Yeah.
Why these phrases are so important.
It's more than just words on a page.
Think of it like unlocking, secret levels of travel awesomeness.
What I think is so interesting about what Mark says is it's not just about spitting out the words.
Right.
It's about how those words actually carry cultural weight and using them to really connect with people.
So Mark starts off with the basics.
Yeah.
Please and thank you. Pretty standard, right?
Yeah, you would think so.
But he tells this really cute story about his parents just using the word Danke in Germany and how it totally charmed people.
You know, it really highlights how important thank you is.
Yeah.
Even in its most basic form.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you don't even get it exactly right.
Yeah.
It transcends language barriers.
Right.
It's a universal expression of gratitude.
It shows that you're trying.
Right, and that goes a long way.
So it's like you're not just a tourist demanding something. You're actually a guest who is acknowledging the effort that somebody is making for you.
Exactly.
What about when you need to be, like, crystal clear, though?
Yes.
Like, for safety.
Mark gets this right, yes and no.
Yeah.
Those are so important. But what's really interesting is he really emphasizes nonverbal communication, too.
Oh, yeah.
Because a head nod might mean yes in one country.
Right.
And it could mean something totally different in another.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I've totally been there. Like, I thought I was agreeing to something, and it turns out I had, like, accidentally offended somebody.
Oh, no.
It was so awkward.
Oh, how do you avoid that?
Yeah, how do we avoid that?
Observation. Pay attention.
Okay.
See how locals are communicating yes and no?
Yeah.
But, like, beyond just the words, watch their gestures, their facial expressions.
Right.
It's like you're learning a secret code.
Right.
That's going to unlock these smoother interactions.
Totally.
And keep you safe.
So we've talked about being polite. We've talked about staying safe. What about just basic greetings?
Yeah.
Like, Mark talks about hello and goodbye, but it seems like there's something more to it.
He dives into some really specific phrases like Grüß Gott in Austria.
Yeah.
Which literally means greetings to God.
Wow.
And it just has these really deep roots in Austrian culture.
Yep.
And it reflects that strong religious influence.
So it's not just about saying hi. It's about acknowledging the entire context.
Exactly.
And showing respect.
Exactly.
That's so cool. I never realized how much depth there was in a simple greeting.
It's amazing.
And what about, you were saying bonjour in France?
Bonjour in France is not just hello.
Yeah.
It's really about recognizing everyone who is present when you enter a shop or a restaurant. So it's almost like a ritual.
Right.
That signals you're there and you're about to interact.
Wow.
So can you imagine waltzing into a Parisian bakery
Oh.
and just grabbing a croissant and walking out?
Oh, no.
No. Bonjour.
The horror.
I know.
Yeah, I can feel the judgmental stares.
Exactly.
It's amazing how just one word can communicate so much.
A single word.
Yeah.
A single word.
So we've got our politeness phrases, we've got our safety essentials, and we've got these culturally nuanced greetings.
Right.
What other linguistic gems does Mark have up his sleeve?
Well, he brings up help and toilet.
Oh, okay.
Which are two phrases that you hope you don't need.
Right.
But you're going to be so grateful if you do.
Imagine being lost and not knowing how to ask for help.
I know.
Or desperately needing a bathroom and just having to, like, mime your way through it.
Yeah. Oh, yikes.
I know, and Mark really stresses.
Yeah.
Practice. Okay. Practice these beforehand, especially help.
So that it just comes out naturally, even if you're under stress.
Right.
Because you want to make sure that you can communicate clearly in a potentially tricky situation.
And what about those times when you're trying to figure out where things are?
Yes.
You're in a new city.
Well, that's when where is comes in.
Yeah.
Mark suggests learning where is.
Yeah.
That's such a simple phrase.
Yeah.
But it unlocks a whole world of possibilities.
Totally. Like, you need directions.
Yeah.
You want to find that hidden gem.
Where is your key?
It's like a secret weapon for exploration.
You're not just relying on those maps and apps.
Right.
You're actually engaging with locals.
Yeah.
Getting those insider tips.
Yeah.
Maybe even stumbling across something that is truly unique.
You're not a passive tourist anymore.
No.
You are an active traveler.
Yes.
You're curious. You're confident.
And you're ready to embrace the unexpected.
Speaking of unexpected,
Yes.
remember that time we were in Morocco?
Oh.
We got totally lost?
Oh my gosh, yes.
All it took was a simple "where is?"
That's right, and it led us to this amazing rooftop cafe with these panoramic views of the whole city.
It wouldn't have happened if we hadn't just asked, "Where is?"
That's right.
And, like, followed those little back alleys.
That's the best part.
Seriously.
Those unplanned detours.
The best travel memories come from those little unplanned detours.
Absolutely.
But let's get back to Mark's wisdom here.
Yes.
He talked about how using hello and goodbye strategically can really make a difference.
Yes, and it's about understanding those unspoken cultural cues.
Right.
So like in Austria, Grüß Gott is very much rooted in their religious heritage.
Yeah.
So using it when you enter a shop shows respect not just for the people that are there, but for their traditions.
It's like you're acknowledging the history and the culture that's woven into everyday life.
Yeah.
And you were saying how bonjour in France is more than just hello.
It's about acknowledging everybody who's present when you're entering that space.
Right.
Like a shop or a cafe.
Okay.
So you're signaling that you're there and you're about to interact.
Yeah.
And that's so crucial in a culture that really values social grace.
Right.
So imagine waltzing into a Parisian bakery and just grabbing a croissant and leaving. No bonjour.
I can feel the judgmental stares already.
Right.
It's amazing how much just one word can communicate.
A single word can communicate volumes.
So we've talked about our politeness phrases, our safety essentials, our culturally nuanced greetings. Yeah. But Mark doesn't shy away from the
it does not.
The more practical, shall we say, travel phrases.
He highlights the importance of toilet.
Right.
Which is a basic human need.
Yeah.
Let's face it. Right. In a travel emergency, knowing how to ask is a lifesaver.
You know, it reminds me of that time in Thailand when let's just say I was really thankful that I had learned the phrase for bathroom beforehand.
Good thinking.
But on a more serious note, Mark also emphasizes help.
He does. And knowing how to call for assistance is absolutely crucial.
Especially in those situations.
Especially if you find yourself in a tricky situation or dangerous situation.
He really stresses practicing it.
Yes, practice, practice, practice.
Yeah.
So that it becomes second nature.
Right, because when you're in that fight-or-flight mode, your brain might freeze up.
Exactly.
So having those phrases pre-programmed can make all the difference.
It can be a lifesaver.
So we've got our politeness essentials. We've got our safety net.
Yeah.
We've got our culturally nuanced greetings.
Right.
And our emergency toolkit.
Yes.
What else should we add to our arsenal here?
So building on that foundation that Mark gives us, I would say, excuse me.
Oh.
And I don't understand.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me,
That's
is
big.
essential for navigating crowds.
Right.
Getting someone's attention politely.
Right.
Could you imagine trying to push your way through a bustling market in Marrakech without saying, excuse me?
Oh my gosh, you'd probably end up with a stray donkey in your personal space.
Exactly. And then I don't understand is key for navigating those inevitable communication barriers.
Right, because there will be some.
There always are.
Yeah.
And it shows humility.
Yeah.
And it encourages patience.
It's acknowledging that you're not fluent, but you're willing to try.
Exactly.
And that goes a long way.
It does.
Oh, and what about numbers?
Oh, numbers are so important.
Yeah.
Knowing basic numbers in the local language is so incredibly useful.
For ordering food.
Yes.
Asking prices.
Yes.
Haggling in a market.
Especially haggling.
You gotta know how to do that.
That's a skill.
You're not a passive observer anymore. You're a confident, engaged traveler.
You're taking those little steps to connect
Yeah.
with the local culture on an even deeper level.
Like it's saying, hey, I'm not just here to snap photos and eat your food.
Exactly.
I want to actually experience your world.
That's right.
Even if it's just through these simple phrases.
Exactly. And it transforms you from being just a passive observer
Yeah.
to being more of a participant.
Yeah.
And that's what travel should be about.
Yeah.
Those unexpected encounters.
That broaden your perspective.
Yeah.
And stay with you long after you've come home.
Think about how you felt.
Yeah.
That time that shopkeeper in Italy tried to speak English with you.
Oh my gosh. I felt so seen and appreciated.
Right.
Even though his English wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
Like the effort.
The effort.
Meant the world.
It really did. And it shows how learning even a few phrases can have such a profound impact on your travel experience.
Right.
You're not just a tourist anymore.
Yeah.
You're a participant. You're making that effort to connect,
to understand,
and
appreciate.
to appreciate the beauty of another culture.
So as we wrap up this part of our deep dive,
Yes,
it's clear that mastering these key phrases can really enhance your travels.
it really can.
It's about showing respect.
Right.
It's about building bridges.
It's about unlocking a whole new level of cultural immersion.
It's about approaching travel with a sense of curiosity and humility.
And recognizing that you're a guest in another culture.
And conducting ourselves accordingly.
Exactly.
So here's something to think about.
Okay.
As you're preparing for your next adventure.
Right.
Learning those phrases is more than just practicality.
It is.
It's about intentionality.
That's a really good way to put it.
It's a deliberate act.
It shows respect.
Yeah.
And a willingness to engage with that local culture.
So it's about being more than a tourist.
Yeah.
It's about being a traveler. A participant.
A participant.
A citizen of the world.
The citizen of the world. I love that.
So there you have it.
That's right.
We took Mark Walter's wisdom, added our own insights here.
Yes.
Giving you a deeper understanding.
A deeper dive.
Of why these travel phrases matter.
Absolutely.
Now go forth.
Go forth.
Explore the world.
Yes.
Armed with the power of language.
That's right.
And a thirst for genuine connection.
That's what it's all about.
Safe travels.
Safe travels.
Okay, so we're back.
We are back.
And ready to wrap up our deep dive here.
That's right.
Into these essential travel phrases.
Our favorite travel phrases.
It's amazing how much we unpacked.
I know, right?
From just one Walter's World video.
It's amazing how much is in there.
Who knew that just these few simple words would make such a big difference?
It really is a testament
to
Mark Walters and how he approaches travel.
Yeah.
Because he gets it.
He does.
He understands the human element.
It's not just about sightseeing. It's about connection.
Those genuine interactions.
Yeah.
And he talked about how learning, even just a handful of phrases, can help you build rapport with the locals.
And it's like you're saying, hey, I respect your culture enough to try.
Right.
It's about reciprocity.
Yeah.
You put in a little effort.
Yeah.
And it opens up this whole new level of connection.
Think about it. When someone tries to speak your language, even if it's just a few words, it makes you feel good.
It makes you feel seen.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel appreciated.
Like they're acknowledging you.
Right.
Like they're trying to bridge that gap.
It creates a sense of warmth.
Totally.
And shared humanity.
And it turns what would just be like a transaction into an actual interaction.
Yeah.
A fleeting moment into a genuine connection.
That's what travel should be about.
Yeah.
Those unexpected encounters.
Yeah. That broaden your perspective.
That stay with you.
And stay with you.
Long after you've come home.
That's the good stuff.
So to recap here.
Okay.
We've got our politeness phrases. Our safety essentials, our culturally nuanced greetings, our emergency toolkit.
Yes.
What's the key takeaway here?
Even a little effort goes a long way.
Yeah.
Learning even a few basic phrases can significantly enrich your travel experience.
Right. It shows respect.
It does.
It enhances communication.
It opens doors to those unexpected connections.
It makes you a more mindful traveler.
A more engaged traveler.
And it makes you a more engaged traveler.
Absolutely.
So it's about approaching travel with a sense of curiosity.
Yes.
And humility.
And recognizing that you're a guest in another culture.
Yeah.
And behaving accordingly.
So we took Mark Walter's wisdom.
Yeah,
we added our own insights.
We did. We put our own spin on it.
To give you that deeper understanding.
That deep dive.
Of why these travel phrases matter.
We hope you enjoyed it.
So now go forth.
Go forth.
Explore the world.
That's right.
Armed with the power of language.
The power of language.
And a thirst for genuine connection.
That's what it's all about.
Safe travels.
Safe travels, everyone.